once again to the accounting session. So in the previous sessions we have learned regarding the admission of partner, adjustment of goodwill. So we have learned goodwill brought in the form of cash. In goodwill brought in the form of cash, we have learned three types. That is, in case if goodwill is retained in the business. Second is in case half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partners. And third, in case if goodwill amount is fully withdrawn by the older partners. And in the second session, you have seen that goodwill is raised, valued or created. So you have seen the treatment of goodwill or adjustment of goodwill in case if the goodwill is raised, valued or created. And in the third part, you have seen if goodwill already appears in the balance sheet, what we are supposed to do with the goodwill. So all the three cases you have learned. So today you are going to learn capital adjustment. Capital adjustment. So what is this capital adjustment? Sometimes the partners may decide that after the admission of the new partner, they will change their capital structure and they will decide that the total capital of the firm after the admission of the new partner will have to be changed. So if they decide that and if they implement that, what are the adjustments that we are supposed to do in the books of accounts of the old partners? We will see in the capital adjustments. So already we have learned that portion will be divided into two parts, that is balance sheet of last year and adjustments. You have learned the normal adjustments, that is overvalued, undervalued, revalued, increase in the value of asset, decrease in the value of asset, bad debts, RDD, outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, and unclaimed creditors, outstanding interest on loan, etc. So now you are going to learn one more adjustment, that is the total capital of the new firm should be rupees 1,80,000 after the admission of new partner. New partner. And they may write the capital, the excess or deficit of capitals should be adjusted in cash. So these two adjustments are given in the problem. So we will assume, we will take one example and try to understand how to make the capital adjustments, and we will solve our problem based on the capital adjustments tomorrow. So today we will just try to understand how to make the capital adjustments. So here in the information it is given, Mr. C is admitted as a new partner. With 1/4 share in has to bring rupees 45,000 as capital. So you are supposed to focus on these four things for solving the problems on capital adjustment. And its first is the total capital of the firm is decided at how much? 1,80,000 after the admission of a new partner. And in the second point, he is saying that the excess or deficit of capital should be adjusted in cash. So the excess or surplus or deficit of capital should be adjusted in what? Cash. And third, he is saying Mr. C is admitted as a new partner with 1/4 share in the future profit, and he has to bring rupees 45,000 as capital. So now the total capital is decided at how much? Total capital of the firm is decided at how much? Rupees 1,80,000. And the new profit sharing ratio after the addition of C is given 3:3:2. 3:3:2. This new profit sharing ratio will be given in the problem. If not given, you should calculate the new profit sharing ratio, that is 1 minus 1/4, and then you should show the profit sharing ratio, new profit sharing ratio. So here it is given 3:3:2. In this example, I have given that new profit sharing ratio. So therefore, X new capital should be 1,80,000 into 3/8. Therefore, Y new capital should also be 1,80,000 into 3/8. And similarly, Z 1,80,000 into 2/8. So this comes to 67,500. 67,500, and this definitely comes to how much? 45,000. So already C has got how much? 45,000 for 1/4 share. Now it is the turn of old partners to see whether they are having excess capital or deficit capital. So to see whether they are having excess capital or deficit capital, we are supposed to prepare what? Their capital accounts. So let us prepare one imaginary capital of X and Y and try to understand how to adjust the capitals. Now already the total capital was given at how much? 1,80,000, and new profit sharing ratio is also given. So check that whether their capitals are according to their profit sharing ratio or not. So now 1,80,000 and the new profit sharing ratio of X was 3/8. So his capital should be now here after 67,500, and Y's capital should also be 67,500, and Z's capital already is how much? 45,000, which is 1,80,000 into 2/8. His share is 2/8, and already he has got how much? 45,000. So there is no need to make any capital adjustment in the capital accounts of Z. Only we are supposed to make the adjustments in the books of X and Y. X and Y. So let us take one example here. Let us consider the old profit sharing ratio of X and Y was 1:1. And now let us prepare the capital accounts of X and Y. by balance brought down. Let us consider X. It was 60,000. Y it was 50,000. By the reserve, let us consider 5,000 and 5,000. By Z capital, let us consider here bought from goodwill 10,000, for example, 5,000 and 5. And let us consider there is a revaluation profit of rupees 5,000 and 5,000. Okay. Now, the capitals already decided that X should have a capital of how much? 67,500. This balance carried down should be how much? 67,500. X and Y. Two balance carried down should be how much? 67,500. If it is excess, he will withdraw. If it is short, he should bring the cash for the differential amount. Now here, you see X 60, 70, 75,000. He is having how much? 75,000 in this example. So 75,000 means he is having what? Excess capital. So whatever is his excess capital, he will withdraw that, because in the adjustment it is very clearly stated that excess or deficit of capital should be adjusted in cash. So here what we will do? We will withdraw how much? 7,500, which is excess to his capital to cash. If you see the case of Y, 35, 40, 45, he is having less amount than his actual capital. His capital should have been 67,500, but he is having how much? 45,000. So 47,500 and 67,500. He should bring 22,500 cash, so that his capital becomes how much? 67,500. This is how we will adjust the capital. So in the balance sheet, what we will do? We will, in the balance sheet, where we show the cash on the asset side, in the cash we will add 22,500 of Y and subtract 7,500 of X, because he is withdrawing his excess capital and Y is bringing the money to make his capital good. Okay, so this is called as what? Capital adjustment. So we are supposed to solve problems based on capital adjustment right from tomorrow, because that is the last part of the chapter, admission of a partner. After the capital adjustment, we will move on to the next chapter, that is retirement of a partner. Sometimes it may be given in the problem as such that the total capital of the new firm will be on the basis of Z's capital. So what happens in the previous example? I had taken Z's capital as 45,000 for how much share? For 1/4 share. So to know the capital, total capital equal to 45,000 to 4/1. So you should do inverse 4/1. So you will get how much? 1 lakh. So if they directly give that the total capital of the new firm should be 1,80,000, there is no problem at all. You should see the new profit sharing ratio of the partners, and then you should calculate the new capitals of the old partners. In case if it is not given as 1,80,000 is the total capital of the new firm, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to calculate the new capital of the firm on the basis of new partners capital and his share. So here in this example, Z's capital was 45,000 for how much share? 1/4 share. So if you want to find out the total capital, what you are supposed to do is 45,000 into 4/1. So you will get what? Total capital, and then you are supposed to calculate the new capitals of the partners as we have seen in the previous example. Okay, you will see the problem based on capital adjustment tomorrow.